So I was asked by the producer whether or not I had any thoughts on the Kobe Bryant accident and the weather situation and what might have occurred. I can tell you that I flew in that exact location in similar weather conditions many, many times. I am not even going to take even any opinion on what happened with that particular pilot. I don't know him. I don't know what happened in the aircraft that day, but I do know that that type of weather is something that can be disastrous. And if you enter the clouds low level in a helicopter that is not already on instrument, it's nearly impossible for even the most skilled pilot to recover if they lose sight of the ground. It's very quick. We would practice it where we would be out training and we would have a shield over our eyes, and the trainer that we would manipulate the aircraft and we would lose reference to the ground. It was nearly impossible. So without the proper, very expensive technology and being prepared for it in advance, it is nearly impossible to control a helicopter if you enter the clouds quickly and without preparation. And that was why it was scary for me. I came close to doing that a couple times myself, and those were the most stressful moments I remember flying.
That's a Jordan and Anthony. Thanks for asking that question because um, the way that you described it, um, Jordan, it kind of gave me chills just listening to the inflection in your voice. In other words, the seriousness with how you described it. I think that really paints a very good picture um, of the stresses of that situation
Yeah,
of being, I guess, disoriented, for
yeah,
lack of a better explanation. Um, because again, I would assume, being a layperson when it comes to aircraft, I would make the assumption, talk about misconceptions, that okay, you have instruments here. It gives you, I guess, it gives you horizon. It gives you altitude. You would say, okay, I mean, make a left turn and get over here. But it's not. It's not that simple. And like you said, even with the most experienced pilots, they become disoriented and almost impossible to get out of. And of course, we know that in that situation, you said you've been in that same area under similar weather conditions. There was very rough, uneven terrain there, so it added another element to the dangers.